honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined. That's a nice mid-range jumper.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Out left to the wing. Robinson against Booker. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Robinson passes to Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Butler. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way.
And Bam cashing in on the steal right now, doing it all himself.
From Duncan Robinson.
Paul passes to Ayton. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Back to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Lowry. The dish now to Tucker. Ball against Lowry. Takes the 3. The shot that time, not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges against Butler.
2 minutes.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Bridges inside. Defended by Butler. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Heat leading by 5. Lowry with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Butler finds Lowry. Butler sets a screen for Lowry. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Bridges, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Adebayo down low. He's against Crowder. Here's Robinson. The kick outside to Butler. Adebayo. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And it's Paul penetrating. He gets that one.
Chris Paul.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. And a miss there on the triple. Poked loose and stolen by Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And still a close game.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at center. Bridges inside the three-point line. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Butler with the ball. Chris Paul covering and taken away by Paul. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Booker. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Bridges against Butler. And he lays it straight in.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
The drive by Paul. It's good. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Adebayo the screen. Here's Tucker, and he drives in. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Paul passes to Bridges. Outside Crowder. Paul dishes to Ayton. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Ayton's got 6.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Ball knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Paul outside. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Crowder kicks to Bridges. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Heat have got a nice 3-of-3 to start the second. Bridges with the steal. Up the floor. It's stolen by Adebayo. Robinson drives in. Back to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And he commits the intentional foul. And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hero.
For your Heat.
Jacks up a three. That one no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker the pass to Crowder. Now here's Bridges. The pass to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ayton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami no good on that time either. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Bridges. It's tipped. And Phoenix turns it over again. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. With the step back. Oladipo taking his time here. Over Paul. Miami no good on that time either. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Suns substitution.
It's tipped. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns.
Miami Heat.
Thanks so much,
15.
Dane, for the great hit.
The Suns 17.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. DeAndre with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Miami, we've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Victor Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
McGee in the high post. Dedmon's there. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Shamet. From 10 feet out. Rejected by Dedmon.
Got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
The Heat trail by 3. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Hero. Out to Morris. That's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Suns leading by 3. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Payne finds McGee. Here's Shamet. Passes to Nader. here's Shamet. He's covered by Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
So he gets them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. McGee with the block. They get it back. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Dedmon. Payne looking around. McGee in the high post. Now the pass to Shamet. Dishes to Payne. To the inside. Shamet, the pass to McGee. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Oladipo outside. Good saving. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
McGee sets the pick for Payne. Pass to McGee, and stolen by Dedmon. Got a piece of it. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
And Brent Šarić, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Out to Payne, 5 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. That one misses. The Heat trail by 3. Now Hero. Pass to Oladipo. Morris, left side. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Passes it to Nader. And stolen by Dedmon. And stolen by Payne. Shamet with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Šarić, that's good.
Fighting through the contact. Dario does a great job that time.
Oladipo outside. And there's the pass to Hero. Oh, good with the triple. Suns leading by 5.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And there's another turnover by the Suns.
Suns substitution.
Now Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. No good on that one. And we've reached the end of the third. The Suns on top, up by 5.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And here's Lowry. It's Robinson, top of the key. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
On defense, Phoenix. Lowry dishes to Butler. Lock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Paul passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Paul against Lowry. Paul kicks to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Lowry passes to Robinson. Hit the crossover. Basket, good. Robinson's got his first basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Booker. Over Robinson. That's good from Booker on the assist from Crowder. Booker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. Ball against Lowry. And the rejection by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
It's stolen by Lowry. Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. He kicks to Tucker. Lowry against Paul. There's the triple. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kyle Lowry.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Robinson left side. Launches a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Bridges kicks to Crowder. This one for 3. Bridges misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
They set the pick. Butler goes in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Outside, Crowder. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. The putback. Rebound by the Heat. Inside. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Crowder goes in. Money!
Don't see that much from Crowder. Off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Fast break, here come the Suns. Booker with it. Robinson picks him up. No good from the wing. And it's the Heat with the ball. Robinson on the wing. To tie it up. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. 3-point lead. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's his second personal
Honestly,
foul.
just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third,
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
for the Suns.
Chris Paul, as a veteran leader, just sets a high standard for the team that he's playing on. And it's really elevated the other guys. Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Lowry from deep three-point land. Drains it from downtown. And that's an intentional foul.
Miami foul. P.J. Tucker. That's his second.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Crowder just keeps coming at you. He's pretty relentless. He will score. He definitely rebounds, and he for sure defends at an impressive level.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.
That's the end of the
This was a
game.
hard-fought, well-earned victory for him.
35 for your Utah.
Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Butler. And that one no good to start off the night.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Lowry with it. He takes it in. The baseline J. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Outside Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Adebayo. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Gobert with it. Now here's Conley. From outside the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here's Conley. Butler with a steal. Lets the 3 fly. And the Heat, another 3.
Quick reminder there, Butler has the capacity to take over the game at both ends.
And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Now here's Lowry, and he drives in. Again, the Heat score.
Well, we know Kyle Lowry is comfortable inside or outside, but his focus right now is hitting the mid-range jumper.
Conley against Lowry. Conley passes to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell, guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Conley. Offensive board, controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Oladipo on the wing. Now Adebayo.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Over Gobert. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Butler against Conley. And it's Butler with the jam.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Fires for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Lowry against Conley. Oladipo, the pass to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Lowry. And here's Butler. Drives to the hoop. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tucker. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Outside Conley, pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Miami Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get off. It's your chance.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Miami?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the center position.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce. All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Mitchell misses.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Lowry against Conley. From downtown. No luck on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Conley against Lowry. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Lowry. In transition, here they come. And Adebayo slams it in.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it stand. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your chance, dancer.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Mitchell into the lane. Adebayo with the rejection.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. To stop the run. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. For 3, Lowry hits the trifecta. Lowry's got 8 points.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Conley against Lowry. Conley goes in. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley passes to Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Ball.
The Heat on offense. This run now up to 13-2. Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Outside Butler. The three is up. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Offensive rebound. Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Outside Tucker. There's the triple. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Oladipo outside. Driving in. And Whiteside with a block.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Here's Clarkson. Drops in the layup for 2.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's Adebayo, high post. Whiteside on him. Here's Lowry. Rebound, Utah. And they're running. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Pushing in transition, Rudy with the size, the athletic ability, the scoring ability, he can finish.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Heat out in front, leading by 9.
20.
Well, now we have some time.
29.
Good. Allie, as always, thank you. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Oni. Now here's Gay. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
And here's Hero to the wing on the left. Here's Dedmon, defended by Whiteside. Defended by Gay, and he gets it back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Utah calls time here.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down and get dancing.
Here's Oni. Gay outside. Pass to Oni. Just 5 to shoot. Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Hero for 3. The rebound by Whiteside. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Oh, ripped away. Robinson on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
Here's Hero, and that one's long. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Oni. Pure from three-point range. He has 6.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Hero outside. There's the drive. A leaner. He can't hit that time.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Hero outside. Pass to Dedmon. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Whiteside. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Hero. Takes it inside, and it's in there. And the Heat lead by 8.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. There's a screen from the high post. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. Defended by Gay. The rebound by Whiteside. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
1:03 left to play in the third quarter here. Hero outside. Pass to Robinson. Now Morris. Ingles defending. For 3, Robinson. Rebounded by Gay.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Clarkson against Robinson. Shot from the wing. And it's Miami with a rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Hero. Back to Robinson.
Utah foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
16 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
They're not shooting threes as well as they did in the first half.
The shot misses. Ingles from outside. The third quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front, leading by 8. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Utah trailing here. Setting the floor for Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And for the Heat, they're shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Out left to the wing. Left side, Tucker. Over Bogdanovich. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 10.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark. The Heat on offense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. For three, Lowry. They get it back, and there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Butler.
Oh, they were money in the first half, but now they've leveled off some offensively.
The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Lowry finds Butler. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Lowry into the lane. Outside Tucker. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Puts up a 3. Bogdanovich, no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. The Heat with the lead. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Oladipo double team. Adebayo from long range. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound of this one. To the paint. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. The shot by Oladipo, no good. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. The 3, and Conley with the 3.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. There's the 3. He buries it from 3.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own 3 on the other end.
Now Conley. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. That one drops 4.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Lowry against Conley. Outside Tucker. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. And stolen by Gobert.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
Outside for Butler. The 3 ball. No good. So a close game sees Miami taking the... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps...
Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now Conley, after the missed 3 from Jay Crowder, launches it. O'Neal misses. And here's Phoenix. Bridges for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said that there are some areas where they can have an advantage. He said, we're best when we're aggressive, when we're contesting everything. It hurries the shooters. Block shots turn into transition buckets. We need some of those tonight. And guys, he has a team that's built to do exactly that.
Interesting report, David, looking to set the tone defensively. Greg, they don't really want to shoot up.
You know, I expect them to be aggressive, closing out on shooters and blocking out on that defensive backboard.
Well, those are great points, and they're things you really want to establish right out of the gate.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Paul kicks to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Crowder.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Now here's Gobert. To the left side wing. Conley against Paul. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Bridges against O'Neal. Back to Paul. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Mitchell outside from past the arc. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Booker the pass to Ayton. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Paul kicks to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. With the tip, and Ayton stays with it.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Jazz passing it around. Conley the pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Booker. Nice shot by Gobert.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Paul against Conley. Booker right side. Feeds to Ayton. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Bridges. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Ball looking over the floor. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. The three. No good on the last second attempt there. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for Phoenix.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big, but the fact is he's adjusted his game, and he's now able to play in the modern NBA. A defensive force everywhere on the floor.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Driving in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Paul outside. And the wide open shot from Crowder. A three-pointer off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. Mitchell outside. No good. That would have tied it.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. Bogdanovic against Ayton. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Paul. Three-pointer, Crowder. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Bridges, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter. Conley feeling it out. The pass to Gobert. O'Neal up top. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. And Booker kicks to Crowder. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Here's Paul. Jazz trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Kept alive. Gobert. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
All up top for by Conley. Here's Ayton. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Clarkson against Booker. Clarkson passes to Ingles. 1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Whiteside with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Clarkson for 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And the thing about Rudy Gay, you never know when he's going to have a night where he just explodes. He's one of those guys that can just score in bunches.
And the Suns miss again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
30 seconds left here in the second. Clarkson for 3. Gay right side. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got his second bucket.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Jazz, 21.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point. Now, here's Ingles. Not a lot of room. Pass to Whiteside. Stolen by McGee. Now Payne. He takes it in. Second chance effort. Props in the layup for 2. McGee's got his first points in this one.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Oni passes to Gay. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Stolen by McGee.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Here's Nader. No points in the game yet for him. It's Saric top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nader the pass to McGee over Whiteside. McGee's shot is off. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Utah. Trailing by 4.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City. The Australian Joe
Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Here's Clarkson. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Has to Oni. Back to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Gay inside. McGee's there. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Suns leading by 4. And here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Saric kicks to Payne. Passes it to Shamet. Takes a 3. Utah with the rebound.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Clarkson. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Gay passes to Ingles.
And offensively, they have laid an egg here in the second half. The missed shots are piling up, and their field goal percentage continues to plummet.
Here's Nader. Ingles covering. McGee the pass to Nader. Got a piece of it. And now here comes Gay leading the break. Yes, that goes in. Whiteside's got his first points of the night.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Payne dishes to McGee. Back to Payne. 1:06 left to play here in the third. McGee finds Payne. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away. Put those big hands. And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Payne passes to McGee. Here's Nader. There's the pass to Shamet. He kicks it to Payne. Phoenix, no good that time either. Utah trailing here. Pass to Whiteside. Wants to get it to Gay, and does. That ties the game.
The assist.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the drive. Payne's shot is good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Honey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clarkson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
It's all tied in Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Rejected by Booker. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead of shooting foul, we'll see free throws coming up right here.
Who can forget the 57 points first round game against the Denver Nuggets by Donovan Mitchell back in the Orlando bubble in 2020? It will go down as one of the great performances of all time.
Paul kicks to Crowder. The dish to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Back to Crowder. Here he goes. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Over to the wing. Back to Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. Crowder goes in. On the wing, Booker. And the Suns miss again.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. And that one, good. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Ayton kicks to Bridges. Booker up top. Just 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Paul. Driving inside. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Pass to Mitchell. A 3-ball. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
Back to Crowder. Kicks it to Bridges. The feed to Ayton. Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell wide open. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Ayton finds Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. To the inside. Ayton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I'll tell you, when DeAndre Ayton is looking to score, he is a handful. Forces the defense into a compromising situation.
Ayton hits them both. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Fires from the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. Conley's got his first points of the game.
Really, really good possession there. They never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovich. For 3, Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Utah. And Paul launches it from deep. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jazz leading by 10.
Okay, now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Jazz.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here's Conley off the left rim and out.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And they recover it. So we see the Jazz get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
night bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism. The centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Oladipo. Misses from close range. The Suns on offense. And it's Adebayo off the drive. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Ayton. Here's a 3 from Paul. Knocks it down from distance.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man. An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Foul called on Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Lowry against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Butler. Stolen by Bridges.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton inside. Working on Adebayo. Crowder outside. Outside Paul. Here's the second effort. Back to Crowder. Here's Paul. Up and over Lowry. Paul passes to Ayton. Another shot.
Bam's getting so much better about understanding the length and where it is that he can be best to cover ground.
Bridges against Butler. And it's Adebayo off the drive. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Now here's Ayton. Paul passes to Crowder. Ayton against Adebayo. Outside Paul. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brett.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
The Suns have gone 2 of 6 on the floor. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Paul against Lowry. It's Booker on the wing. 4-3. Drops in the 3.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But, man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Outside Tucker. Butler against Bridges. Butler's shot is good.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
Lowry against Paul. There's a minute 12 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Ayton. Shakes him, and there's a 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Tucker with the ball from the arc. They grab their own miss. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Look back at Miami 2020 in the bubble during that NBA Finals run. Bam Adebayo averaging a double-double during the playoffs. Just such a huge factor for what the Heat did that season. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? When he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Paul against Lowry. Paul drives in. Ayton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
35 seconds left in the opening quarter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Now Butler. 5 on the clock.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
That's good from Butler.
You know, Jimmy's an interesting personality on the team, so between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, that can be a delicate balance. You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Paul. And he comes up with a bucket. Paul's got his second basket on the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here's Lowry from the arc. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul against Lowry. Here he goes. Here's Tucker. And it's all tied up. Tucker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Lowry. Outside, Booker takes a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. And here are the Heat now. Butler with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Heat now. Left side, Butler. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble? Whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Ball passes to Ayton. Crowder outside to the right side. Ball finds Ayton. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. That 3's off the mark. The Heat with the lead. And it's Butler off the drive. Outside Tucker. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Up and over Crowder. They get it back. Right side Tucker. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Tucker's got 6.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Outside Paul. Crowder with it. Booker for 3. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Oladipo. The shot no good. Paul with some nice D. Booker fires from way outside. And the Suns miss again. And it's Miami's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Here's Paul. The Heat making their last shot. Crowder outside. Lets it go from deep. Booker finds Ayton. Here's Crowder. Checked by Tucker. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Over Adebayo. That shot is off. And it's Miami the other way. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Lowry. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. In transition. Here they come. For three. Booker knocks down the long J. 6 points for him.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Outside Tucker. Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Team foul.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. And stolen by Adebayo.
If you could stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there.
Pass to Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Lowry's gotten his first bucket of the night. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Butler on the wing. Bridges against Adebayo. Shoots over Bridges. Again, the Heat score.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Good work defensively by Oladipo.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
The three.
Man, some good defense from Oladipo to take that one away, eat up all that air.
And so it's the... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Tyler Hero is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Markieff Morris. Pass to Dedmon. The kick out to Morris. Hero on the wing. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's an 8-footer. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns trailing. Left side Payne. Here's Shamet. Saric, the pass to McGee. It's Nader on the wing. Outside Payne. Back to Nader. Over Robinson. Unable to get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Hero outside. Three-pointer. Again, the Heat misses.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Out to the wing. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Robinson. Hauled in by McGee. Well, the Suns shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Shamet giving his team a little bit of scoring punch. That's going to help out from the mid-range.
Hero outside. Robinson passes to Morris. Into the lane. Up and in on the layup. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Hero against Payne. Pass to Šarić. Here's Shamet. Now here's McGee. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Heat have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Payne, the pass to McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. Here's Nader. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Šarić finds Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. Shoots over Robinson. Shamet, no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Hero. Drills it from deep. And the Heat lead by 9.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Booker. There's the drive. Right wing. Here's Bridges. Good work defensively by Robinson. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Hero, the pass to Morris. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Booker for 3. They get it again. Tries again. Ayton with a bucket inside. Ayton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Hero against Paul. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Ayton with it. Back to Bridges. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Heat up by 9. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Suns on offense. 9-point game. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Ayton. And there's a pick. For 3, Booker. Ayton passes to Booker. Back to Ayton. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Left side, Paul. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Lowry.
Yeah, just 1 turnover in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second half. He is not doing a good job of keeping the ball in his mitts.
Booker on the take. Inside. Ayton. Second chance shot.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Big pump fake there.
DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton hits them both. And here are the Heat now. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Oladipo against Booker to the middle. Crowder with a steal. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo.
Now, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Crowder finds Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Crowder. Over Tucker. And too long on the shot.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
It's Lowry with a drive. Butler passes to Oladipo. Back to Butler. Fires it. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Heat with the lead. Now Oladipo. Now Tucker. This one for 3. Hauled in by Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
From 8 feet. No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Booker can't get it to go. And for the Heat, they're shooting just under 40% from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the
And
game.
here's Lowry from the arc. And again, the Heat missing. The Suns trailing. It's Bridges on the wing. Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Oh, they need this. Hauled in by Paul. Paul's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges passes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Ayton. That shot, no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
That one's good for 2.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Lowry. He connects!
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Right side Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lowry outside. Let's go with a 3. And no good. Three-pointer, Bridges. Doesn't go for him. From deep. Misses. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Allie, thank you as always.
defensive-minded teams, Steve, in the building tonight. These teams are so good, aren't they, at getting stops?
They are. Points will be hard to come by. Both teams give maximum effort on the defensive end, and that's hard to do night after night.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Now, here is O'Neal. Takes it inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Lowry looking around. Pass to Tucker. And the pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. From the baseline. Rebounded by the Jazz. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Mitchell against Oladipo. And it's Mitchell missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Shot clock at 5. Good on the bucket.
What about the handles of Mike Conley just straight up toying with the D?
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Conley against Lowry. And there's the drive. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Butler. Passes to Tucker. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Here is Conley. Gobert dishes to Conley. Mitchell outside. No good from outside.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Shot from the wing. O'Neal against Oladipo. Back to Gobert. Pocket 6. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Now here is Lowry. And Tucker has it in the corner. And the Heat, another 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Butler against O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Heat on D. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell against Oladipo. That shot off, and Miami the other way now. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the dual threat that Victor Oladipo poses for their team. Coach says you have to tip your hat to the work Oladipo has put in to improve his game. He impacts the ball on both sides of the floor. Guys, they know that now that Victor is back, he's again a big game changer. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And stolen by Butler. Oladipo taking his time here. Lets it go from deep. Knocked loose. Dives for it. And it's Lowry penetrating. Butler on the way. Here's Tucker. And the three ball is good. Tucker's got 9 points.
He's a dynamic scorer, but Jimmy Butler showing the ability to make plays for others.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Pulls from the top of the key. It doesn't go for him.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Heat out front.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spot. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Jazz substitution.
To the wing right side. Back to Lowry. Ingles against Butler. Kicks it to Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his third assist on the night. Jazz trail by 7. Oni passes to Whiteside. Here's Ingles. To the left wing. Here's Oni. Hands it from downtown. Oni's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Now, here's Lowry. Defense is right there. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert. Open man makes the right basketball play.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
And the shot goes in. Tucker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
It's Gay on the way. Guarded by Tucker. Butler with the steal. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. Tucker with the ball. 13 points in the game. The dish to Butler. Back to Tucker. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Here's Clarkson over to the left wing. Oni. And it's off from three-point range. And an intentional foul right there. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Miami leading by 9.
Substitutions for your Heat.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Nailed from three-point land.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Whiteside sets the bit for Ingles. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Heat. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Love it, love it.
Assist from
Highlight reel, baby. The big fella Whiteside, he has hang time.
There's 1:26 left now here in the second. Morris finds Dedmon. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Ingles with the rebound.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Here's Oni following the basket by Markieff Morris. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut back down to 7 after the points coming from Gay.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, Hero. He's guarded closer. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Ingles against Morris. Ingles dishes to Clarkson. Offline with his 3. Got it up. And no good that time. And so it's Miami heading to the bench. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
The Jazz, 18.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check, so now it would have been a lot of work.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward spot. Now here's Lowry. Drives to the hoop. Up and in on the layup. Lowry's got 6.
Drafting play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Lowry. Here's Conley. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Conley's got his 2nd basket of the game. Now Lowry, 6 points for him. Driving the lane, Butler on the wing. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
first
Jazz trail by 5. Conley feeling it out. Right side, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket. A tireless defender, contests every shot he can.
6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Bogdanovich, no luck.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
O'Neal with it. Lowry picks him up. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. They get the rebound. Tries again. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, a pretty consistent score throughout the course of his career. Bogdanovich, he was just born to get buckets.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
His first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
At the top of the key, Gobert. Nice move. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Now here's Conley. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. O'Neal from long range. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
The Heat leading by 3. Outside Lowry. Pass to Butler. Adebayo with the ball. Back to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
And it's Conley penetrating. Right wing. Fires for 3. Conley tips it, but no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out. And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 1st team foul.
Butler in the corner. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Right at the free throw line. It's a hand on it. Adebayo on the follow. And the Heat lead by 7.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Gobert. 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Stolen by O'Neal. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Butler against O'Neal. Butler dishes to Tucker. And Oladipo kicks it to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Butler finds Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 9.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does. And that confidence rubs off on the team.
And it's Mitchell missing. Outside Butler. From deep three-point range, that one's not going to go. And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been...
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Here now a chance to show you assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Butler. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Jazz ball.
Jazz trail by 10. And here is Conley. Mitchell outside. With the drive, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
All right, thank you, David. Now, Lowry, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Outside for Lowry. Going inside, and the layup's good off the glass. 11 points for Kyle Lowry.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with this shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Conley against Lowry. Has to Gobert. Now Bogdanovich. Lowry brings the double. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Tucker. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Heat leading by 9. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Gobert. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Now recovering. Launches it. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Lowry is just so quick with the ball with both hands that he can lose a defender in a hurry.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Another miss by Utah. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. That's it, and the Miami leaders get down to 9 in the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
And for a man his size, it's amazing how Gobert gets up and down the court.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Butler. Over O'Neal. And it's off the back rim, no good. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. Bogdanovich, no luck. Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Over Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. 59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shots good by Butler.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Heat.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Lowry against Conley. Double team on Adebayo. Three-pointer, Lowry bangs home the trifecta.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happened at the other end, give it to Bogdanovich.
Now, here's Oladipo. And so it's Miami winning this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Steve Smith.
It's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center spot. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Booker. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now here's Paul. Booker for three. That one no good. Outside Mitchell. Going inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Paul against Conley. Outside for Booker. Outside Paul. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton, no good.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Mitchell. And Chris Paul clears it away. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Fires the three. Driving in. Outside for Booker. For three. Connects from downtown. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Now here's Booker. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Hangs, and that's a foul. Called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul passes to Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Listen, this is a guy who can get hot from downtown. Great to see Jay Crowder being aggressive when given the opportunity.
Outside Bogdanovich. He takes it in. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Paul against Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Outside Paul. Up and over Conley.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Crowder with the jam.
I think the handles of Jay Crowder may catch some people off guard. This guy's a capable ball handler when given space.
Here's Conley. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Paul drives in. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
But terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Paul passes to Bridges. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Tie game here in Utah. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side.
Your Jazz dancers. All right.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Bridges passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. Crowder outside. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player. But the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Gets another look. Bogdanovich, no good. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Outside for Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Another shot.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Here's Paul. Soft touch off the glass.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Booker against Clarkson. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Booker's got 5 points.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Oni. Left side Ingles. Down low. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Whiteside.
Well, you can see he's an improving defensive presence, right? DeAndre Ayton has got to commit and do what it takes.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Out to Bridges. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
And so it's Utah with it, following the score by Phoenix. Pass to Clarkson. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Now here's Booker. Back to Crowder. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
1:43 left to play in the second quarter. Clarkson outside. Castelloni, the three. No luck on that one.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Booker for three. He drops it from range. And it's a 7-point Suns lead.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Here's Honey. He's guarded by Paul. Now Clarkson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Utah foul.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
59 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Shaman. It's Nader on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Takes one from 10 feet. No good. A bit long that time.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Looking to win the run. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Payne drives. Banked it in off the glass. Payne's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And so it's the... We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Utah right now.
Substitution for the Suns. Chris Paul.
Booker against Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns leading. Here's Ayton. They swipe it. Gobert with it. And it's Paul picking him up. The 3 from Mitchell. And the 3-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 7.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
And here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got his second basket.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Saric comes in for Crowder. McGee against Gobert. That's good from Paul on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got his 3rd assist of the night. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. And another miss by Utah.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Pass to Saric. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Outside Conley. Can they get it? Good as the jump shot falls.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
Paul passes to McGee. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Here's Conley. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Picked by Gobert. Launches a three. Utah gets it back. And he can't bank that one in. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. To the inside. Here's Šarić. The shake. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
For Utah, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Some changes for Phoenix. Nader, he's checked in for Bridges. Shamet comes in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in
Down low.
2 minutes.
Here's O'Neal. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Second shot opportunity. Yep, count it.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Conley against Payne. Pass to McGee. And Gobert with a block. In transition, here come the Jazz. From deep, Conley fires in the triple. Conley's got 7 points.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Payne on the bounce. Second chance effort, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land in this game, guys.
Well, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Now here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. No one covering.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Paul passes to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Back to Bogdanovic. The 11-footer, and there's another one for the Jazz.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Clarkson.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Clarkson. 4 on the clock. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. For 3, Bridges. Paul, the rebound by Whiteside. Utah trailing here. Ingles passes to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
His hang time on the rim. It's a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Paul against Conley. Left side Paul. Booker for 3. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. 11 feet out. Goes back up. Opening close, and he drops it in.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Paul passes to Ayton, and stolen by Gobert. Inside, here's Mitchell. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now just a 2-point Suns lead.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. And Gobert with a block. They recover it. Booker, good. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Conley with the ball. On the wing, Mitchell. Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges on the attack. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Right side, Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker, good.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
On the wing, Mitchell. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Conley against Paul. Crowder outside. A minute 9 left to play in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Bridges outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Pass to Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Bridges passes to Paul. Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Outside for Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
No time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Who can forget the 57 points first round game against the Denver Nuggets by Donovan Mitchell back in the Orlando bubble in 2020? It will go down as one of the great performances of all time.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. 16 seconds left in the game. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. Crowder with a screen. Paul passes to Crowder. Out to Bridges. Puts up a 3. He's off from 3 for the win. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Time. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Now Paul, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Paul against Conley. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
The kick out to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich to take the lead. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Ayton gets it to go.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Just over a minute into overtime here. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. Left side, Bogdanovich. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. The 3, Bridges. On target from range. And the Suns lead by 5.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Pass to O'Neal. Blocked.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Here's Mitchell. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Sinks it from distance.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. And it's in.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Outside Mitchell from behind the arc. And they recover it.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here.
Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. And here's Paul. They double team Paul. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And now it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
The 3 from Mitchell. Knocked loose.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both